Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. We're gonna go old school for a minute. No editing, no intro, none of that. Yesterday in Erbil, Iraq, Iran fired missiles at a U.S. consulate. Now, luckily, this consulate was not occupied, and you have to think they would know it wasn't occupied. It's probably why they did it. But it's very disturbing. Now, people are wondering, is this revenge for Israel's strike on Damascus a couple of weeks ago? Maybe it could be because dumbass Lindsey Graham came out and said the plan is Israel goes in and then goes into Iran, then we follow them in. But it presents a bigger problem. So let me update you on the attack. So they're saying it was unmanned, nobody was injured. You know, if you watch U.S. news, they're saying, hey, they didn't even hit the building. I watched this news channel from India. The newscaster lady there, she was saying multiple missiles struck the building. I haven't seen any pictures of the building, so who knows? Propaganda, I don't know. Now, here's the major problem. Normally, I would say, hey, we steamrolled through Iran. But look what we have going on. All our enemies are circling because they sense weakness. It's like that movie. It was a football movie. It had Jamie Foxx in it and LL Cool J. I forget the name of it though right now. But LL Cool J told Jamie, there's blood in the water. And they're sensing our weakness and they're picking up on it. And countries all across the world are reacting. Do you think you're going to get oil from Iran now? Because remember, a couple of weeks ago, Joe Biden was begging Iran for oil. Increase your oil output, blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, we have oil here. We don't need their oil. But see, that's one of the things that happens when you are no longer energy independent. That's one of the things that happens. If you look what we have going on right now, right? That Obama nuclear deal with Iran was catastrophic. Now notice, none of that shit went on when Trump was president. The Middle East even started getting along with Israel because they realized, hey, Trump just might nuke us. We don't know. And we don't want to take the chance. But they know, feckless, can't remember my name, just want to eat my ice cream, been a politician all my life, Joe Biden. It's not going to do anything. They do not fear him. They feared Trump. And when you're dealing with evil regimes, because now watch all these evil regimes, they're all coming up. Hell, Russia invaded Ukraine. Biden's like, I'm going to put some sanctions on you. And Putin's like, nobody cares, dude. Mind your business. China is running fighters over Taiwan. They're sending a message. Iran just tossed fucking missiles at one of our consulates. And I think they look at things like Afghanistan withdrawal. We still have America trapped behind the lines in Afghanistan. And we gave them billions of dollars of equipment. They're running around with M4s and vests, the same shit our soldiers use. NVGs, armored vehicles, helicopters, Apache attack helicopters at that. They sense weakness. That's where we are. I did not know this. I was watching Fox Business. Forget who it was. If I said the name, you would know it. I did not know the Iranians had sent a hit team to hunt down politicians in the United States. They got arrested. Thank God. And Joe Biden is refusing to prosecute because he doesn't want to agitate Iran. Remember, the reason he won't send fighters? to Ukraine because he doesn't want to escalate the situation with Russia. This dude operates out of fear because he's always been a politician. He's a feckless politician. And when you elect people like this that run our gas prices up to $5, $6, put us at the mercy of the world. I mean, look, North Korea resumed their ballistic missile tests. Remember when they were doing it under Trump and Trump came out and said, hey, if he wants to try that, I have a lot more missiles than he does, and I'm willing to use them. Biden, we don't want to agitate North Korea. This is ridiculous. This is not the way, people. For those of you that watch The Mandalorian, this is not the way. You mean strength with strength. Joe Biden is feckless. He's a lifelong politician. And then he has the squad behind him. This is just me talking to you today. I wasn't even planning on making a video, but I saw that. I was like, I have to make this video. This is just me talking to you. You have the AOCs of the world, who, like I said in my past videos, I think my very last one, or the one before, either way. You call yourself tough and you talk all this tough stuff and you get up there, blah, 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 and Green New Deal and we're going to war. And then you get a knock at your office door and you go hide in the bathroom like a coward. Probably peed your pants. Put that thought in your mind. We've fallen so far in the eyes of the world that it's ridiculous and honestly, it's embarrassing. But yeah, so Iran is now tossing missiles at our consulates in Iraq. Russia is about to take Ukraine. North Korea has resumed their ballistic missile tests. Iran just the other day was tossing missiles at frickin' Israel. ISIS is reformed with our equipment that we left them. It's a sad day. I'm really sad. But, and keep this in mind, right? Sorry, I had a little technical mishap. But how did those Iranian hitmen get into the country to hunt down our politicians? Maybe it's through the open southern border. Maybe we should close that border down. I'm just saying. Really sad day, America. This is, I'm almost 50. This is the worst I've ever seen it. I've never seen anything like this. Ladies and gentlemen, this November, please go and vote leftists out wherever you find them. The rest of the world is serious. We're talking about transgenders in sports. We're talking about our military being woke and equity. And Jocko did this video. Oh, Jocko, the former Navy SEAL, right? Go check out his YouTube channel, really great. But he was saying the first Navy SEAL lady, because he still has buddies in the teams and stuff, right? They were cutting her all kind of breaks. She didn't meet the standards. She didn't pass her standards. Matter of fact, very few men could pass her standards. Now, do I believe there are some women that can? Yes, but she was chosen. It's like that one movie with, what's her name? The one that was married to Bruce Willis. Anyway, about the first lady Navy SEAL. Where she was chosen in cadet school. And that's what this woman, she was chosen in West Point. And she was just going to be the first Navy SEAL, whatever they had to do for equality. To me, this shit is ridiculous. And honestly, I can't do it anymore. And the worst part is, look at our leadership. There's nobody in the line of succession for President of the United States that is fit for it, including the current president. Like I keep saying, it's time for a peaceful divorce. You guys go your way, we'll go ours, and, wish each other the best of luck. And that's That's where I'm at. Tehran is laughing at us. Oh, they're giggling their asses off. I tell you. But like, subscribe, share. And as always, especially in these days and times, keep your powder dry. Don't let them take your AR-15 and do what you got to do.